live from Microsoft Studios in New York City. This is Unlimited Lives TV with your host, TJ Del Reno. And now, your host, TJ Del Reno.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Before the show starts, we'd like to formally apologize for something that was said last week on our episode from my cousin Ian. There's a lot of misinformation going around, and the lack of detail we had with the show was under some scrutiny. We are deeply, deeply sorry for this mistake, and we would like to apologize again. Joe, can you play the tape? I don't think it was Nickelodeon.
Two stupid dogs and angry beavers.
Two stupid dogs.
I don't think it was Nickelodeon. As you could hear, the mistake that was made, Two Stupid Dogs is a Cartoon Network show and not a Nickelodeon show. We want to formally apologize. We are so sorry. We are so sorry for the misinformation that was said on the show. Cousin Ian has been chastised, punished, fired from the show, rehired because I felt bad, then fired again. Now we're in talks that we might have him back. We don't know. But we here at Ultimate Lives Radio hope you could find it in our hearts for the mistake that you've made. And we formally apologize. Thank you so much. Bless you all. And bless video games. And now, time for the show. I would like to introduce our guest, one of my good friends, funny, hysterical, has been seen doing the Playable Characters podcast. Please clap it up for Brian McGuinness, guys. Oh, hey, Brian.
Hey.
Do you mind if I change shirts?
I prefer it.
Do you?
Yes, please. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a show we got here.
There's nudity on this
There's
channel.
so much nudity already. You just called it Ultimate Lives Radio.
What are you talking about?
I don't know if you knew that.
That's the last mistake that we're going to make on
No,
this show.
there'll be another apology next week to all the Ultimate fans.
Oh, I don't think there will be. Joe, how are we doing? Doing good?
We're doing great.
Great, buddy.
I'm doing good. TJ, how you doing?
Very good. I mean, I'm good, Brian. Welcome to the show. And
Thank
so,
you for having me.
Of course. Why don't you tell us a little bit? I sound good, Joseph?
Yeah, we sound
Great. Let me just ask a little bit about Playable Characters podcast. Can you
Yes.
tell us a little bit about it before we start a delicious show?
Yeah, it's a podcast where me and two of my other comedian friends, Calvin Cato and Ala Patel, we interview video game characters on our show. So we have our other comedian and improviser and actor friends come on.
And comedian, don't forget.
comedian.
And voiceover artist.
Yep.
And philanthropist.
Yep.
And fine artist.
We improvise and ad lib and pretend they're a character for a bit, and it's a lot of fun.
It was very fun.
It's super fun. We just did a live show
We did a live
this
show.
Saturday. You played Fat Mega Man from the box art.
Yep, I played Box Art 1, Fat Mega Man.
Let's show a clip.
We don't have clips.
Okay.
We've
We
done
don't have
enough.
one. Yeah, we'll
Joe
tweet a
does
picture.
enough on the
We'll
show.
tweet a picture out later. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Or
And
check out at Playable Podcast. We tweeted the pictures out. It's super fun. Hey,
There it is.
This is the podcast. That's our logo right there.
It's a Playable Podcast.
It's lovely. Yeah, check us out. We're on all the podcast platforms. Apples, Bananas,
Apples, Bananas,
Google Plays,
Google Plays.
Podbean,
So-
Spotify.
So here's the thing, Brian. You've been to my house before, and you've been in this basement. Like, we've hung out down here. We've drank Monster Energy drinks.
Tons of
We
it.
watched Goonies.
For logo, bro.
We watched Goonies over and over again. We've played tons of video games.
We watched Ghoulies that one time by accident.
We did watch, yeah.
The toilet monsters.
Yep, I picked
Yeah.
up, I thought it was Goonies, and it was Ghoulies,
Yeah.
but we didn't know because my dad's handwriting was bad on the VHS tape.
Yeah.
So it scared me because we both were like, this doesn't look familiar at all.
Why is Gizmo in the toilet?
Yeah, it's like, why Why is
weird.
Gizmo from Goonies in the
Yeah.
toilet?
Do you remember that cover? That was the scariest thing.
was a
With
weird
this little
cover.
like coming out of the toilet.
It's a very scary, that's a horror movie that never made a video game franchise.
I'm surprised.
I'm very surprised.
I'm
that
surprised
it
like the
never-
Jaguar didn't try or something.
Yeah,
just
that
like,
movie like spawned like those movies were like a part of like a whole cult following. There was like
Oh, yeah.
Ghoulies 2,
Yeah.
The Gate was like another one.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Like it was all these little critter movies.
Yeah.
It was great. Critters.
Great.
Yeah, Critters was the other one. Yeah, correct.
Critters 1 was great. So Brian, I'm
Yeah.
glad you're in my basement show.
too.
And like I said, like, you know, my mom knows you're here, so it's fine. Don't touch that painting.
Sorry.
That's a painting
How about
of
this?
flowers.
How about this one?
Leave that painting alone. No, don't, because my mom tacks them to the wall.
Okay.
Don't touch that blanket. That's my
It's a
blanket.
good blanket.
No, it's my blanket.
Oh, my arm's gone.
Anyway, Brian, so on my basement TV show, what I like to do is I like to talk about what's cool in video game news, and then we can talk about it,
Totally.
which is the format we've been doing for this is the 4th episode. I don't know why I'm explaining it. But here's the thing. Do you like to read reviews on video games?
I do, unfortunately. I'm one of those guys. I do.
You do? Okay, so IGN reviewer Philip
Who cares, actually? Who cares what his name is?
Philip Mucus plagiarized a Dead Cells character review he stole from Boomstick Gaming, which was a YouTube site.
Give it up to Boomstick. Gaming.
Boomstick!
What up, Boomstick?
They have 12,000 followers,
Now-
which is
yeah.
only 11,600
More than the.
of us.
Okay.
Like, we're almost there.
Yeah.
We only need 11,600 more Twitch subscribers to be Boomstick Gaming.
Ultimate Boomstick Gaming.
The ultimate
we'll call
Boomstick
it.
Gaming. Yeah. So this guy plagiarized his site, like word for word, just stole it like that.
Yeah.
So IGN did some research, and they also wanted to get some closure. So they asked Philip's 2nd grade literature teacher for a comment, and her response was that he cheated on his Charlotte's Web book report, but she couldn't prove it. And now, justice has been served.
Yeah.
There she is. There she is. But you know, Brian, like, I don't like plagiarists. I don't like them
Me neither.
because they're liars.
Remember that Critter movie, The Plagiarists?
That was a
Just
terrible
a bunch of old
movie.
men in beards walking around.
Terrible.
Like, terrible movie.
Plagiarism is gross, and like I always say, poor Yorick, I knew him well, Horatio.
Who's that?
What?
Is that from the Charlotte's Web?
Do you ever hear me say my quote, "We're gonna need a bigger boat"?
Yes, all the time. You coined that back in 3rd grade.
Yep.
You went fishing with.
Don't feed him after midnight.
Right. I mean, that's classic TJ. Right
Yeah.
there. You know?
We don't plagiarize on this show.
As I like to say, we don't need no stinking badges.
Joe
Yeah,
made that
He's
up.
always said that. I mean, can I do mine?
Of course you can.
Cowabunga. I mean, that was all I said back in the day.
Dude, that was your catchphrase.
I
Remember-
made it up.
Remember we used to eat pizza and hang out in the sewer and
Yes.
yell cowabunga?
all the
Ay,
time.
caramba, this is getting out of hand.
Oh, you think
Hey,
so?
Joe, eat my shorts.
Yeah, Joe. Why don't you go do the Bart man? Scroll down.
It's not an automated. Version.
It is not automated. Okay, cool. Do you like Star Trek?
Well, that guy was called out for like 3 or 4 other reviews.
Oh, that's right.
Are we still on this? I'm sorry.
No, we are. You're
No,
correct.
like, yeah, he
I need to
also
correct.
got in trouble for a FIFA review.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Like he changes like literally 2 words to it,
That's
and
exactly-
he's like, I didn't know it wasn't on purpose. Of
not
course.
to be like
Just admit it, bro.
contrarian here, but like all video game reviews are almost exactly
I know.
the
Yeah, there's
same.
nothing-
But when they're like word for word, that's when it's like, come on.
I like how he was like, it really is like cheating in school. That he's like, I didn't know.
Yeah, just admit it, man.
Why would you just?
Am I gonna get to go on the senior trip now?
Yeah.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
Oh man, I can't go to the studios now.
Like obviously every FIFA review is going to be about soccer and what certain teams can do,
whole
but
thing is-
Fidelity, frame rate.
but he wasn't. But he wasn't like you know. And then like Scorpion comes out of nowhere, and it wasn't like.
Here's what I
yeah.
don't understand. Why couldn't he do the review? Like, did he not play the game? Did he panic and write it? Like, or did he play the game and he's not talented? It's like I've written video game reviews, and I'm telling you, I'm an idiot,
Well, hold on.
and I was able to do it.
we
What
have
games have you reviewed?
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
we
I had to write a review once for the game Wally. For
Wall-E?
Xbox.
Ew.
Yeah, the video game. I was working for like a game company, like review site, and
Yeah.
like they would send everybody like Bayonetta and this, and I was like, oh, I would love to review games. They're like, all right, here's Wally, have
Oh
fun.
my God.
And
What'd you
I-
give it? How many Joes did you give it?
I gave it 4 Joes out of 10.
4 out of 10?
4
Yeah.
Joes out of 10.
That's sad.
Yeah, why did he do it? But we have him on speaker now. Phil? He's gone already. See?
He's already gone?
He's gone.
Did you plagiarize his name?
Is that his name? Was it Phil? I don't even know
It is
anymore.
Phil. No, you're right. You are completely right.
Nailed it.
Yeah, I think that's super whack that he
Yeah.
stole it. And it was from a Boomstick is a Spanish YouTube.
That's probably why he
No.
thought he could do it.
I believe Philippe is from Spain.
Oh,
I think.
Philippe
I
is.
could be wrong. I could be plagiarizing.
You could.
No, Boomstick is like a YouTube channel. They're really good. I watch a lot of their stuff.
You watch Boomstick?
Yeah, I've seen a bunch. Yeah.
Well-
But it's just it's the same video everybody puts out, and where they show gameplay footage and this, and they talk about the game.
It's like when you review games, it's not that hard. It's just like,
Yeah.
does it work?
I wrote a few, and it's hard to write it really in depth. Maybe he just got scared.
I mean, but he doesn't have to be funny. It's one thing if you wrote a review and you had to be funny, and
Right.
it's like then you're panicking. It's like you're a stupid reviewer. Number one for IGN, one of the biggest gaming sites, and they didn't like.
Here's a theory. What if he just sucked at Dead Cells so badly?
Yeah.
And he was just like, I
He
can't
could-
tell people I can't play this game.
He couldn't get past level 1. He's like, I don't know what happens after this. Like, I gotta make it up.
Oh my God, Liz Larkin in the chat says maybe the game sucked, just like you did, Joe. Like it's like parallel thinking.
Yeah,
So
well,
maybe it was like,
You know what I always say?
What?
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
dude, he says that all the time.
Perfect segue.
Yeah, but IGN in the end gave Dead Cells a 9.7 out of 10.
Yeah.
And how many of those points do you think were pity points for like, we're sorry, we're
Yeah.
sorry?
They squeezed in two
At the
on
end
that
of the
one.
day, though, this is like the best publicity that game could have ever have gotten.
That
Other
is
than
true.
word of mouth from cousin Ian, we can't trust what he says anymore.
We'll see.
But
We'll see. I have to talk to his mom and see how he's doing with punishment.
yeah, I think Dead Cells should be pretty happy that this guy hooked them up.
It's also
with some-
Boomstick Gaming should be happy because now people are going to go to it. They're going to go from 12,000
I love that he
to
was,
12,005.
So Boomstick put out a video and said it was titled "What Do I Do?" After but what do you do when you get when somebody plagiarizes and it's like
By the biggest
the
site, yeah.
corpse got us. What do you do?
It's so weird that they didn't just cover it up or just be like,
Well,
too bad. You know what I mean?
they should listen to me and not cross the streams.
Yeah.
Are we done with that yet? Are we done with all the puns?
We are done. I think we're over-modulating, Joe. We have a little. It's okay. We're a little over-modulating.
Overmodulating me.
It just means it's like too
loud or
too
I
loud.
think my legs are too
Ian,
sexy.
do you want cousin Ian? Since you're in trouble, and you're off camera, do you want to just keep an ear to hear the stream to see if it gets loud or not? Sorry, guys. This is what it is with a basement show.
I know.
You know,
I got the cobwebs.
it's just
People-
it was too loud, everyone.
it's
people
okay.
walking above us.
Everyone's too loud.
Quiet.
Yeah, it's very like that.
Lower
Is
your
it
volume
buzzing?
on your computer.
Setting off film. In the chat, we have to fidget. Hello, someone's setting off EMPs upstairs. Could you imagine?
Yeah, I could.
Okay.
Are we buzzing? We're getting interference, maybe.
I think we're getting interference. I
Tell
think.
them to send us money so we can buy better lobs.
Monies.
Patreon.com/.
I think the lobs they were good last week.
Yeah, whatever. We'll
Yeah.
keep going.
How's it sound, cousin Ian? You are in the doghouse. Does it sound okay? Does it? Oh, then maybe it's something. Mwah. Cousin Ian went, mwah. He got my aunt was like, you have to let your cousin play in the basement. That's why he's here. He's off camera, but he's here.
He's playing with his
Better
toys.
not touch our race cars.
Do not touch our race cars. Those are mine. I set those up in order of the year they were released.
It's true. All the Hess trucks from the gas station.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was your
To Fidget wants me to tell my mom to stop picking up the phone, which she does all the
God.
time. And she ruins every time I'm streaming.
So annoying.
Like when me and Joe play Unreal Tournament, my mom always picks it up and ruins the baud modem thing, which is
Baud.
bad.
That word, baud. How many bauds you working with over there? That was like a thing amongst each other.
So here's the thing. So I was never a big Star Trek person, but in totally cool, not nerdy news, there's a new Star Trek series coming out starring our favorite non-walking professor, Sir Patrick
Mix-a-Lot.
Stewart.
Oh.
Sir Mix-a-Lot. So this show is going to be about Jean-Luc Picard, and the rumor has it that Stewart told the producers, "Make it so," which is his catchphrase.
Yeah.
Now I think my catchphrase is better.
Which is?
Make it stew.
Oh, yeah. No.
Why? Don't hissing. No, we don't know if that's. No. Come on, guys. Make it stew.
No.
Why?
I don't think so.
I think it's
Sorry.
delicious. It's a delicious catchphrase. So here's what we have right here. Now the show is going to not have the Jean-Luc that you know, because he's an old man changed from his experiences. Now I hope the show will also go back in time to show the many jobs he had, after being captain, his job as an Arby's fry manager, and also a greeter at Space Walmart.
Come on, TJ.
What?
Gotta give me a second.
Oh, there it is.
Linger sometimes.
Linger.
Linger.
I have to let it linger.
Yeah.
I will.
Toiletries are in aisle 4.
Joe, to the chat. So someone in the chat said that you look like Picard. You look like you do look like Picard a little bit.
I look, yeah, a little bit, I guess.
A little bit.
You see, I look like a giant mutated baby this weekend.
Did say you looked like a
I
giant
had many
mutated
looks.
baby.
I'm like Carmen Sandiego.
Many looks. Many looks. Tekken. Were you a big Tekken fan?
Get off my AstroTurf. Because it's like space-like. That's a good one. That's a... Can I walk off the show?
You could.
I'll
You
hit my head on
can.
your basement
But you don't.
ceiling.
So, yeah, you almost broke through the drop ceiling.
You're so tall. You're gonna break the dry ceiling.
Yeah, the
thing.
drop ceiling.
I've ruined many basements in my
Have
life.
you?
Yeah.
Did you really put your head through like a drop ceiling?
I hit my head on a few friends' basements for real. It's very embarrassing.
Is that the one that you
I'm a
can like
freak.
push the panels up? And
Yeah, the
hide
little squares.
pencils and stuff.
I wish the
Yeah.
whole world was made of that for me. I would love to just.
Oh, you can just move it.
Every subway door, like that I can't.
I
fit
always
in.
run into into tables
on purpose.
because I'm so small that I run and I
You know
bang
how
my
many
head.
tree branches hit me in the face? Like that's not right. I'm a freak.
No, you're not. You're not that tall.
Oh, thanks.
I mean, you're tall. You are tall.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay,
That's
so
your catchphrase.
you're tall. So we have another thing. So, did you ever play Tekken? I was a big Tekken 2 fan.
No, I'm not a fan of any of them.
No?
I've tried it. I always thought it was too hard and like too technical.
Okay.
I've only played them on like arcade cruises.
Yeah.
Cruises. Yeah, you got it. Whatever. Shut up.
What?
Is there an arcade cruise?
No.
Love
Like
that.
the arcade in a cruise.
Cruises have arcades?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I've been on like a Royal Caribbean and they had
They have
arcade.
arcades?
Yeah, sure.
Great.
Yeah, they had
Cruising
Cruising
up.
USA.
I don't. What?
Yeah, it's
I
called
can't
cruising.
speak. I'm sorry.
Oh.
They have the car one. They also have one where you just drive in a giant boat across the ocean.
Yeah, dude.
Really
I
slow.
went on this awesome cruise once. They had Tekken. They had like the Star Wars trilogy. They had like that weird skateboard that you stepped on. You know, like I can't remember what
Air
that's called.
tricks?
Is that what that's called?
Top skater?
Top Skater. 100%
Dude,
Top
with
Skater.
the bars?
Yeah.
That was the
With the
best.
bars.
Dance
Air tricks.
Revolution.
Air tricks was my jam. That's the one with the half pipe, and you would go and flip.
Yeah, and
That
all
was-
you had to do is just stomp on it and
Yeah.
you did tricks.
Dude, it was the best.
Air Tricks was the name of that hooker who worked on planes.
So John Robert in the chat says it sounds like electrical interference with the wires.
Tell John Robert that maybe.
What do you
He's
think?
right.
Do you think it's your microphone? Unplug your mic, Joey. See what happens.
It's Mr. Talkie Pants over there.
Mr. Talkie Pants.
What about now?
What about now? How does that sound? Check, check, check.
Yeah.
Check, check, check. Okay, so we're 5 seconds. So we'll see. Sorry, we're trying
Live
to.
TV.
In the future, I'll switch to channels on the lavs and we'll move forward.
Sweet.
You guys
We
get
can do
that?
it now if you want.
Hold him to it, everybody. Hold him to it.
Let's see. John Robert goes, it's fine. Sounds like a bad contacts on some of the cabling. That's like bad. Looks like we're gonna need a bigger cable. Big okay. Looks like we need a bigger cable.
Welcome to Technical Difficulty Radio.
Oh, it didn't stop. It did not. I don't know. Do you want to switch channels real quick?
No.
Are you sure?
Do you want to change your shirt again? Maybe that'll help.
Maybe it is, man. I do have to change my shirt.
Keep talking.
Check, check, check. Check 1, 2.
Howdy ho.
Sorry,
Rainbow Rick.
today I'm just a ball of bad electrical energy. I can't get anything to
It
work.
sounds fine on the monitoring. I don't know.
The monitor sounds fine? Maybe we stop the stream and start it?
You're like Jamie
Just
Foxx
in
and
case.
Spider-Man. Just a bad electro.
Electro, just a bad electro.
Can you hear it, Ian?
Can you hear it, Ian?
No, right now.
Who else thinks
let's
this
see.
is fun in the chat room? Raise your hand.
Just like this, there's so much stuff involved. We just can't help it.
Who else is there?
We have.
Sounds fine. So.
Does it sound good?
Yeah,
Maybe it
we're
was
gonna
that.
keep moving forward. Yeah.
Maybe it was that microphone.
Yeah.
Switchies. Okay, good. So here's the thing, Brian. You don't like Tekken.
It's okay.
Did you ever-
It's my least favorite fighting game.
Okay.
Though.
Did you ever watch The Walking Dead?
Seen every episode except the last season.
Great. Do you like that show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Except not anymore.
What if I told you that I could take Tekken 7 and The Walking Dead and smush them together and pull out one character, then put it back in Tekken 7, and then take that Tekken 7 and there's one Walking Dead person in that game,
All for $19.99?
all for $19.99, and it looks like this! Negan.
Oh Yeah.
He's going to join the
I
cast.
couldn't find an actual picture of Negan in the game. Sorry.
I don't think there is one yet.
Probably not in yet.
Joe,
There's
I
like-
said this before. You do enough. You do enough.
You are doing enough.
He does enough.
I wish he wore pants, but he's doing enough.
Well, it's fine. He's in boxers. I don't mind. He's comfortable.
They're short boxers.
Can I tell you how much I argued with Joe? I was like, Joe, can we shoot the show here up so I could just wear like no pants? And he said no, all over and over.
Most like late night news shows do that. Like
They don't wear pants?
Channel 4 News at 11. Yeah, no pants.
Oh my God.
True, it's fun.
Yeah,
I
but
was
they have
kidding.
bigger studios and tables.
That's
so
true.
Oh.
I'm all for this Negan thing, by the way. I like when fighting games get characters. Mortal Kombat
You like when they merge?
has killed it, I think, like in a good way, with the extra characters they've had.
Yeah, but those all make sense though. You see,
yeah.
like Mortal Kombat makes sense because if you have horror characters in a violent, bloody game, that makes sense.
Sure.
You're taking Negan, a character that's only in the recent season of The Walking Dead, and then
Well,
you're
he's
like,
been in the comics for
but he
years
has
and
weapons.
forever.
Like one of my friends, and I
Right.
don't want to plagiarize this. One of my friends was like, Soul Calibur would make more
Wait,
sense.
I said that.
One of my friends who isn't Brian. I said once, Soul Calibur makes sense. I
Yeah,
said it.
'cause
I
they have
said
swords.
yeah. Like, here's the thing. Like, I miss my video games. Like, this is the characters I want. I miss when it was like, you had a fighting game that's a 10-foot tall serial killer doctor wearing a paper bag over his head. Now, that is a character.
That guy
Look
was-
at him.
that guy was
He's like,
Remember his fatality, the truffle shuffle? Do it, TJ.
what?
I think that's from Ghoulies.
Yeah, that's from Ghoulies, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. But that's a character. But here's a better character. So if you're gonna go The Walking Dead, here's what I would like. Why don't you do this? If you want to make it a cool character,
A zombie?
no,
Rick?
no,
Who?
Judith, baby Judith. Now
That
that
would
look at her
be-
go. Look at that Photoshop job.
Yeah. She's
Let
cute.
her go. Wow, she is a big baby.
I like her name. Is Judith.
I like how the clipping is all off on all that Photoshop.
perfect.
It looks like there's clipping done that shouldn't have been done.
It looks perfect.
It looks. They
You
go up
know,
to-
you know what? They should really catch in on this since the series is taking a nosedive.
Yeah.
They should sell the rights to Michonne for Soul Calibur.
Oh, Michonne.
That would be awesome.
That would
'Cause
be
she's
cool.
got the swords.
The what?
The swords?
The what?
Swords?
Oh, you say it weird. You say it very weird.
Swords.
That's a big baby. That's like you.
Thank you.
That's like what you were.
You're a much bigger baby than I am.
I am emotionally. Yes. Emotionally and mentally. Yes. So, did you play Doom, which is one of my favorite games ever?
I played the old ones a bunch.
You played the old ones, did you, Brian?
Of course.
Well, here's the
The
thing.
new
Me
one
and-
a little bit.
Me and Brian are actors and voiceover actors. Now, I loved Doom, and Doom Eternal was aired at QuakeCon this month, and it was awesome. Like, Doom Eternal looks great. Now, here's the thing. I'm an actor. Brian's an actor. Brian's a voiceover actor. I'm a VO actor. Brian is also an actor as well. Brian, I didn't know this, but you actually were in for the reboot of Doom.
Is this true?
Yeah, you were. Watch. There you go. There he is. There's
my
the
goodness.
person.
Look at that. I didn't want to tell you guys.
Another great Photoshop job.
That's
so.
a perfect
I
Photoshop.
didn't want to tell you guys, but
What?
there I am.
There you are. Look, you're doing the truffle shuffle
I
with
was
your
going
little
to make it a
lasers.
surprise for you, but yeah.
Where you, it's just little Brian in the show.
I don't want to make you jealous, but yeah, look at that. That's pretty awesome. Hey, that's a picture of me with my pet sea lion
That's pretty cool.
Yes,
I saw that you
it
met a
was.
seal.
from my
sea lion.
honeymoon. Yeah, that was really fun to play that character getting exploded to bits.
That's what you looked like in your honeymoon?
Yes.
Shoot a bunch of shotgun runs
You
on
know, it
your
was
arms?
cool. No one else was sat in the restaurant with us. They were so scared of my blood and guts.
You
It
just
was
went in.
like empty wherever we went.
Our table for two. And they were like,
More bread, please.
more bread. Your wife shoving the bread in the gun and you're shooting it in your own face. Boof, boof.
Oh, good times, right, honey?
Good times had by all.
Yeah.
So speaking of QuakeCon, we're gonna
Okay.
I want to bring little baby Joseph out here because
Not yet.
not yet. That's fine. But you played the first Doom.
Of course, who
You play
did?
Doom? Did you play Fallout?
Yes,
You played Fallout.
4.
You never played 3?
And Shelter. I think I played like an hour of Fallout 3.
Shelter doesn't
I know
count.
it does. I was joking.
So you played Fallout 4.
Yes.
2 hours?
3 or 4 maybe.
And you
actually,
didn't
now that I
like
think
it?
about I like it. There's so much to do, and games like that kind of overwhelm me
Does it?
a little bit. Yeah. There's a lot to
Skyrim.
do.
I'm playing Skyrim now.
I'm
Just
never
for-
gonna play Skyrim.
Dude,
I have for VR, and I'm like petrified.
I'm overwhelmed every minute of the day I play that game.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have too many lockpicks. There's socks in my pants because you can just shove things in your inventory, and I just try to sell like everyone's clothes.
Yeah.
I just steal clothes. Like
Really?
I'm like a vagrant.
Just like you in real life, though.
That is what I do. I didn't. That shirt I took off, I stole it. which is good. So QuakeCon, they had Fallout 76. Now, I watched some of the video.
You're very excited for Fallout 76,
Dude,
aren't you?
I'm very excited. Joe watched all of it. And
that's weird.
usually I send Joe on places that he hates. Today, he's going to still go to a place he hates, which is the couch.
Oh, okay.
Because he hates coming to the couch.
You want to throw it in the video first, and then I can come to the couch?
Oh, that is true. Bad. That Joe is correct.
We
This
forgive
is
you.
why he's a producer.
Let's edit this.
Here's the thing from QuakeCon. We have a video from QuakeCon because at the panel of Fallout 76, things got pretty existential.
What happens when you die, though? 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 What happens when you die?
Brian, where do you go when you die?
The toilet with the ghoulie monsters.
Is that what ghoulies
I
are?
really think that's it.
Did you hear how crazy that was the whole panel?
Yeah.
He just looked at him and just blatantly said, "What do you do when you die? Where do you go?
What happens when you die?
What happens when you die?"
Surrounded by toilet monsters.
Oh,
Can you imagine
dirty,
that? Imagine that was
duty.
it?
That you go to toilets?
No,
Toilet
just
monsters?
surrounded by toilet monsters.
I would hate
That
that.
would be awful.
I would hate that.
Yeah.
What does happen? We don't know John Robert Wilson. I don't know what happens. So I'm going to bring to the couch our producer, our friend, Joe Harari, to talk
I'll move over this way.
delightful Fallout.
Always dropping everything.
Everything is dropped.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Hello,
Sorry.
Joe. Please sit.
I'm gonna sit like this if that's okay.
Just relax with your leg.
No, that's
Please
a good
don't.
idea since he can't move his leg. It's
Yeah.
a good idea.
What happened? Joe is actually injured for real.
Yeah.
What happened?
The OTB guys got caught up with me and made me pay up from 2 weeks ago.
Too much, too
Yeah.
much top skater, I think.
Well, what happened was he was betting on Overwatch
And
tournaments.
I lost a pretty penny. And,
Yes, you did.
So they took me out back and
happens.
made me pay up.
Yes,
So
you did.
I'm good now.
We've all
And
been there.
can't wait for the next round of bettings to
Oh, my
happen.
God.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly.
Yeah, Joe really actually hurt himself at the OTB. Please be careful. Even this too. My
Yeah,
God.
he's got like
Okay.
like a zombie bite on his arm.
Yeah.
It doesn't look
It
like
wasn't a zombie bite.
Are you lying?
Dude,
Are you lying?
dude, be careful, TJ. I will throw you right into him.
I do.
Why would you do that?
Because I don't want to get bit.
How
I have
dare
a,
you?
I have a family.
I always love that the guy that lies that he didn't get
Yeah.
get bit.
I'm fine.
Yeah. So.
And then they always do the reveal. Every movie
yeah.
has that reveal.
It looks really gross.
doesn't look so. That's what I do every morning
They're like-
too. When I go to change the
Yeah.
bandages and stuff, I'm just like.
You're like,
What I always want to do is it's like they're always an inopportune moment. He's like eating cereal and then blood drips out of his sleeve and it's like the milk turns red and they're
Like
like,
one little like swirl.
yeah, it's always one little drop. I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to be a burden. And it's like, dude.
My favorite zombie like movie joke that I do is whenever I'm walking in the city, and you know when you get like that one phantom drop of something that hits you, like water, from 28 Days Later when it gets in his eye.
Oh,
He's like,
yes. Yes.
That's my
Oh,
favorite
dude.
thing. I always do that on the street, and people are just like, "What is wrong with this?"
That
person?"
movie, that guy got the worst case of pink eye I've ever seen.
Oh, dude, it was
'Cause
terrible.
He turned rabid.
But yeah, actually,
Fallout.
I watched the whole entire Fallout 76 panel. It was about an hour long on the train from Jersey to the city.
very
And
good.
when I was watching it, and he goes, like it was in context, like what happens when you die in the game.
Yeah.
I just started dying laughing because I was just like, I just
he's
heard
trying to
it.
be so
Yeah.
serious.
Yeah, he's like, but what happens when you die?
happens
And what happens when you die is
what really
you
happens?
lose all your junk. Junk is basically your crafting materials, and then you can go back and try to get it unless somebody looted you and got all your junk.
Oh,
But you
dude.
don't lose caps. You don't lose
Yeah.
you don't lose your dope gun.
So it's very, because me and you, it's very Sea of Thieves where like someone could kill you and take all your bananas.
But yeah, bananas and stuff like that. Yeah, but it's like loose screws, like fans, and like stuff that you can craft and you need to.
So I guess that doesn't, so that's not much of an incentive to kill a random because like you're only going to be, you imagine like you killing a guy
So
and
they
you're like,
talk-
he was just full of fans.
So they talked a lot about PvP and stuff.
Yeah.
And how
Player versus player for people
TJ
that
versus
don't.
TJ.
TJ versus TJ for people that don't. A little bit more. Oh, your body's cut in half.
Yeah, I know, because you made me do that. You're like, I don't want to see the thing over there, so crop it better.
I did.
That's why we
ruin
do
it.
that. Sorry, you're seeing the spousal fight.
This is what we have to do. It's
But
fine.
so Fallout 76. Where was I with
Like,
that?
what
So
happens when you
PvP, basically how it works is So let's say you want to fight me.
Yeah.
And you see me like fighting some like monsters or whatever. So you shoot at me.
Yeah.
It does very, 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 very little damage to me.
Because you're interacting with.
Yeah, no. So I have to. It's kind of like, let's duel, sir. Like a slap.
Yeah.
That's how they call it, the slap. And then I would have to shoot at you to
Initiate.
So a lot of people like, so they said it like in the testing, what they were doing is that like they would like, if I was like, no, go away, I want to shoot monsters, you would run in front of a monster and try to take my bullet. And then, like, that would incite the fight to happen. You get it? So, like...
Wait, what do you mean? Like, you'd have to...
So you shoot at me.
I'm shooting at you.
Like, let's fight.
Cow,
and I'm like, no, go away, please. I want to shoot this monster.
I want to shoot this monster.
So now I'm shooting at the monster. You run in front of the monster.
Oh.
And they say they're working on fixing that.
Yeah, because someone will just because then it could just get shot.
So now what happens if you just keep slapping, you keep doing that, like, micro hit, like, just nudging at me until I'm eventually dead.
Yeah.
You're a wanted person on the map. Now you have like a red star on the map, and now everybody in the game could like sees where you are, and you have a bounty on your head.
I heard that, and you get like double whatever you have. It's like double.
Yeah, exactly. Which
so
I think is pretty cool.
I think that's cool. I think that's slightly on the way to stopping griefing, but
yeah.
Go on.
But the one issue I had is how like progression and leveling works.
Yeah.
So every time you level, you have to, you know how the specials are?
Yeah. Strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility,
And ghoulies.
and luck.
and ghoulies. And luck. Yeah.
And so every level you get to pick a special to put a point in.
Yes.
And then you can pick a special to get a card in.
Yeah.
And then basically you can put these cards in slots, and as many points as you have in that special is how many cards you can put
in. Yeah.
Yeah, and like more cards are worth more.
Yeah.
What do you mean you don't know?
Well, you could also like.
We're talking gaming, bro.
Can't you also trade cards with friends? Or
So
something
no,
like
if
that?
I have cards in my thing, they like certain cards could benefit team play, and other ones benefit lone player. But I don't like that because now like I don't know, they didn't talk about respecing, but I'm imagining like down the road they're gonna let you respec.
Well, I don't know if the cards
and then
are.
I think every 2 levels you get a card pack that gives you 5 cards, like random.
You know they're gonna do microtransactions.
I hope so. And then I'll buy all the packs.
I know to tell you that
rich.
Joe's very rich. Like he has his own basement that he lives in his own house.
That I do my own show in.
He has his own show, which we can't promote it.
We just talk about ghoulies nonstop.
It's ghoulies.
You want to come on the ghoulie chat?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
I feel like this was kind of ghoulie chat.
But
I mean, when I'm allowed to see that whole movie, like I can't tell my mom
so
going to the ghoulies.
You got any
thing.
questions about Fallout? Let's see. Quiz me on how much I retain this video.
So it seems like you could swap the cards out, which
Yeah.
means so I don't mind that because that means like if I'm doing solo play, I'm gonna put these cards in certain slots. Then when I'm playing with you guys, I would switch it out so maybe I'm more.
But that
of
means
like,
you need to have like a lot
can't
of cards.
But can't you carry? Yeah, but like I don't mind if I know I'm gonna get a card and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, it's a team card, okay.
And then sometimes in those random packs, you'll get one that you didn't even know was a thing. So then you're going to probably be like put more points into luck because you're like, oh, I want to use this card because it sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
The incentive to get people to explore and try stuff. And if you get like over radiated, you mutate.
Yeah, I saw
and
that
you
too.
become like you get like these weird like super jump powers.
Yeah.
Like the one they said was bird bone, which makes you jump really high.
Yeah.
But you can't carry as much stuff anymore.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, there's like all like the mutated have like perks. Yeah, like you could jump really high, but you can carry stuff.
Yeah, so I don't know if you can like cure that. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe you could take it if you want. You don't have to
knows?
do it or not.
It was very vague, and it was just like they gave you a lot of details, and it was cool, and it like made me feel a little bit better about stuff.
Yeah.
But
Go on. No,
we froze. So
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Did we freezy?
on you, you were playing games.
It was probably Ian's fault.
So good they heard that show.
Oh, we're back.
Oh, good. All right, so come on over, Joe.
Yeah,
Sorry, guys.
hurry up.
This is what happens when you. It's just.
This is what happens.
This is what happens when you stream. There's so much. It's so bananas. Skip that ad.
working. Don't say anything.
Oh yeah, you imagine if I said something terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, we're really good with not recording audio when we're not live.
This is not a fun segment. I'm sorry that I'm getting so
I don't-
serious about Fallout.
Why? I
It's
like
fun
it.
if people like Fallout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
no.
into it.
So go on. So-
it sold me better.
So and also like the NPCs are people.
Yeah.
So when you're playing Fallout, Brian, like the NPCs that you have, like there aren't any towns or people. It's all monsters.
So
Well, there's
at
people.
one point, like the guy was like, "But what do you do in the game?" And they
Oh,
gave
what do you do?
and what happens when you die? Like the moderator, I hated. I hated the dude so
Here's
much.
the-
He was such a wet blanket.
Here's the thing about these things, and Brian can attest to this, and everyone here. It's to me, there's enough comedians or people with personalities that can do these panels and still be likable and fun.
It was like Ira Glass.
Yeah, it's like Ira Glass of
That's what
Ira
it was
Glass
like.
of gaming. He's like, so in the game, I noticed that you
Yeah.
worked on Morrowind, and it's like, you stink.
Yeah, it was awful. And also the 3 guys on the panel, like they're okay.
Todd Howard, I like a lot.
I like Todd Howard a little bit. Like
Yeah.
again, he doesn't have enough edge to him to like make me want to buy his game.
Yeah, but the game is great. I don't
I'm
care
sure
about
the
his
game
edge.
is great, but like I want a little bit of like a panache. Like what happened to the Cliffy B's and
Cliffy
the,
B.
you know, like those guys that had a little bit more excitement in their
I
games.
liked Cliffy
These
B.
guys are businessmen.
So
Talking, you know,
what system are you getting? I'm gonna get Fallout
On
76 on
Xbox.
Xbox.
Yeah,
Great.
so
So
we can
now we
play
can play
together.
together.
Yeah.
Perfect. And Brian, you didn't like Fallout.
I probably will not get it for PS4.
why not?
You why not, bro?
Yeah, dude.
No.
What if
no.
it's cool?
Yeah.
There are a lot of
What if
games that
you'll
are
fit
cool
in
that I
and be
don't
popular?
get.
Yeah, man.
I'm still playing Super Blackjack Hyper Edition on my Switch.
That sounds pretty fun.
It is
I
fun.
saw the video,
Yeah.
and it looks like just blackjack.
It is.
It is blackjack.
It just looked
But
like
with a
there's-
Street Fighter twist.
okay.
Oh.
You don't fight. You literally, the only thing you can do is play blackjack. But it's like round 1, fight.
It's kind of like it reminds me of Golf Story, but with less fun.
Golf Story's
Oh,
so
Brian,
good.
when you play that blackjack game, what happens when you die?
You can just continue.
Could you lose all your money and then somebody beats you up?
No, you don't. There's literally nothing else besides blackjack.
What happens if someone beats you up? Are you just full of fans?
You're only playing blackjack. I
Please
can't
play
stress
Could
this
you
enough.
buy stuff with the money you win?
Yeah. Can you buy other
Could
blackjacks?
you buy like a Ferrari?
Yeah.
The only thing you can do is play blackjack.
But like in the game, like is it an open world?
No, you're just at a blackjack
If you do
table.
really good, does like the casino give you a nice hotel room?
Yeah.
Yes, but no, because you're just playing blackjack.
This game sounds awesome.
This is great. Can I pre-order it?
It's
Join
out
you in?
now.
Yeah, but can I still pre-order it though?
Yes.
I like to pre-order games.
We're still like 10 seconds behind, so you can probably pre-order it still. Since we're in the past.
How much does this game cost?
$6.
Can I pre-order it? It's
If
cheaper.
I pay 10, do I get more of a game?
yeah,
You
can
might,
we play
but
more?
I think it's still just blackjack. There's 2 unlockable characters that are super easy to unlock.
Let me
Is
ask you:
Judith one of them?
No,
Is it a first-person Jack Black?
no, Jack Black. Can you imagine that game? Hey, first person Jack Black.
Oh, so funny.
That'd be great.
Yeah, they want to know you don't have enough pockets, so they're worried about
lot
you.
of
It's
pockets.
just freaking shorts, you
Joe,
nerds.
Do you have anything on Fallout?
I almost
anything,
cursed
anything,
so hard at you.
Anything else interesting about Fallout 76?
Like anything that really like what are you excited for? Or,
So no, like I had the same thing, like thinking as you with the card packs and microtransactions, and I'm really hoping that they let you buy these packs just so people freak out, and we can do a story about that.
that is true. Yeah.
About people being like, oh, you gotta buy packs.
Did you pre-order it already?
No, I don't pre-order games.
All right,
What's the point of
relax.
pre-ordering games?
The
if-
beta, baby.
I'll get the when the beta comes out in October. So when they start being like, oh, the beta's coming out soon, then I'll maybe pre-order it
Then
unless
you-
I can get it for free.
You're gonna go
But
there.
like, what's the point of pre-ordering games that are digital now?
Well, you do. I do hard copy. You're a digital
Right.
person.
I'm a
still do
digital
most.
person.
I
for
like
sure.
doing hard copy.
Switch is digital mostly.
Exclusively
PS-
for me, digital. Yeah.
PS4 is
Yeah, I like to have it.
hard.
I like to have
Like a
it.
nice hard thing in my hand. We'll be right back.
No, we're not gonna be right back. No one do that. You good? Do you have anything else?
I
you
got
wanna add?
nothing else.
I
Chat, you
love
got
it.
any questions about Fallout?
Yeah,
Because I
anyone in
wasted
the
an
chat?
hour of my life
No,
on
you
it.
didn't. It was awesome.
I mean, I was doing nothing else. I could have watched RoboCop 2 instead, but I chose
Ghoulies?
Kane.
Robo Ghoulies.
Robo Ghoulies.
Good mix-up.
Do you know what my favorite quote is that I made up?
Dead or Alive.
You're coming with me.
was
and
you?
also, yeah, one time I was hanging out with my friends and I said, "Isn't it a school day?" Like that.
One time
yeah.
I left and I was like, I'll be back.
Oh, dude.
I stayed down.
That was from RoboCop.
No, that was from me.
Oh yeah,
last
that's
week.
true. That is
After
from
playing
there.
Oh yeah, there's a big Bethesda sale going on Steam right now. So John Robert bought Fallout 4 on there.
Yeah, I wish I had. I don't have a computer capable to do.
Capable?
That. Yeah,
So just play on Xbox with me.
that's what I am gonna do.
Yeah, well,
I mean, I already
Why'd you get the PS4 then?
because I have more friends on Xbox.
now make more on PS4s.
Dude, I don't even know where your friends are on PS4 because the interface
Then
is
this
so
giant
bad.
friends thing.
There is no the
Fidget
show.
wants to know if there's any missions in Fallout.
No.
Yeah, they're in my pockets,
Oh,
all right?
yes. No, I don't think.
They didn't talk about that. They
I
didn't
don't
talk about
think there
missions.
is.
They talked about nukes for a little bit, and they talked about settlements, and you can move your settlement to a better place. Also, those are really cool sneakers. If you can't see them, everybody,
They're little mushy.
mushrooms from Mario.
No, I think the only quests yeah, but the
They
quest
didn't talk about quests. They
I
didn't
think
talk
it's
about
all
any
going to
of
be
that.
bounties.
They talked about leveling. They talked about crafting.
See, that's the thing about this game. Like, you played a little bit of Fallout 4, but Fallout 3, New Vegas, and 4, like, 3 had the best story and the best side quest. And then, like, New Vegas was really good, and then Fallout 4 was, like, really fun. But it's like, you need these stories, because otherwise you're just, I don't know what you're doing. You're just going, to me, it's like you're just going to go around killing monsters, and that's the whole game. It's
I'm sure they're gonna
It
do
sounds
something.
very
Sea
Sea
of
of
Thieves.
Thievesy,
Yeah.
which makes me nervous.
I think they'll put more into it than they did Sea of Thieves.
Of course
has.
they will.
Sea of Thieves just got skeleton ships that chase you in the like on the sea and stuff.
Okay.
But we're done.
I don't want to play it.
Yeah, we're done with it.
I want to play Fallout. I don't know what the quests are besides like go like the only thing I can think of is like go kill this. Here's the bounties you could go do. Why don't you go clear an area of Death Claws, clear a vault of Death Claws. It's like I think it's going to be all
like MMO missions.
Yeah, it's like it's going to be very MMO-y, which is go collect
But
30
at the end
fans.
of the day, if me and you get to play Fallout like 4 online, that's what I'm hoping.
Yeah,
it's gonna
I mean,
be.
yeah.
But the crafting stuff isn't really like.
I like
driving with
craft-
me. I hate crafting.
I like
I hate
crafting.
it. It's like the worst part of games for me. Like I can't get into Minecraft.
I
I
don't
can't
like
get into No Man's Sky. I had too much craft. Like
Yeah.
crafting is not for me.
But it's a
Skyrim, I
whole
like.
new game now.
Yeah.
No Man's Sky.
Like the only game that I enjoy crafting on a little bit was Monster Hunter World because you have
Yeah.
to kill monsters to get their body parts to turn into
Which makes sense.
shoulder pads.
Oh, I did have to craft the actual blackjack table first.
Oh yeah, you had.
Or else we were just playing on the floor. So that's kind of cool that they did that.
Is there dice at all? Is there like
there
a dice
dice?
game? Do you play poker?
No, and you're just playing against one other person.
Yeah.
It's not like
Is
5
there-
people. It's just
Can I
one
ask you a
person.
question?
One-on-one blackjack?
Yes.
Is there loot?
This game does not sound fun.
This is not fun at
I
all.
just realized it's not fun.
The graphics are cool. I like the
It
pixel
looks
art,
like Street Fighter 2, yeah.
but
like,
without the fighting.
the select screen looks like Street Fighter 2. The continue screen looks like Street Fighter 2, but nothing else. The rest looks like Casino Kid
I love that game.
from Super Nintendo.
I never played it.
Let's play it right now. Let's go to some footage.
Don't do that.
I'm gonna
Okay.
call it quits. I think.
Thank you, Joe. Guys,
Joe
Joe.
is dumb and we hate him.
Everybody. Great job, Joe. Thank you so much.
So much.
And
Oh
now
my God, he's
we're going to
he's
get.
finally gone. Can you believe that guy in his Fallout talk?
What are you talking about?
Oh.
I love that game, and he's right there.
He is right there. Look,
What is wrong with you?
Fallout 70. Hey, to plug on my podcast, a few weeks ago, we just had the mysterious stranger from Fallout on the podcast.
Did you?
Yes, it was very funny.
Now
episode.
that
Go
is-
back to a few episodes and check it out.
Topical.
Where can we find it?
PlayableCharactersPodcast.com or on any podcast platform: Apple, Google, Spotify, all that stuff. Pocket Cast,
the old-
Podbean is the entire library.
Podbean.
Podbean.com/PlayableCharacters. Search for Playable Characters Podcast.
Search for it.
Search for it.
So we stream the show on Twitch. We stream the radio show Thursday nights at 7 on Twitch. So we stream a lot. And there's a Fortnite streamer named Ninja. Now, here's the thing about, before I go into this story.
He's not a teenager. He's not a mutant.
It's
He's
just
not a turtle.
what, not a ghoulie. I don't like I don't like doing these news articles because every time you do these articles about streamers or YouTubers, you sound like an idiot.
Yeah.
Because I have to go like, the Fortnite streamer, Ninja. It's like, you're an adult. Enough.
Yeah.
Like, my streamer name, well, it's TJ Prime. I guess I shouldn't. I guess
McFly.
Ferris, yeah, I guess we all have corny ones. Whatever.
Laugh at Brian.
Laugh at Brian. So,
fine.
here's the thing
Never-
about,
I never used Twitch.
here's the thing about this streamer. So, streamer, he's a famous streamer. He makes tons of money, and he's married to another streamer as well.
Who seems a bit jealous, if you ask me.
Well,
Is she a streamer?
yeah, I think so, yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So he doesn't want to stream with female streamers anymore because he cites...
I don't think he has yet.
He hasn't. He cites he doesn't want to because he doesn't want any conversations with female streamers misconstrued as flirting in this age of gossip and trolling. Which means, now I heard he will no longer visit his chiropractor so as to not have it misconstrued that he has a spine. Here's the thing. Thank you. Here's the thing about Now, do you know why he doesn't want to stream with them? Because he doesn't want to be misconstrued that like people on Reddit and everything will make huge things being like, you know, when you said to her, when you told that female streamer like,
nice shot,
like I know you were flirting, and that's where this whole like that's what he's worried about. But to me, it's like if your wife is a streamer, and you're in a committed relationship and you're married, and she trusts you, and she could literally rewatch the footage, what is the big deal? So it's either like maybe he cheated on his wife. Possibly.
Virtually.
Maybe, or maybe they have like weird issues. Or maybe he doesn't want to, it seems like he doesn't want to deal with it. He doesn't want to have anything to do with it.
And a big point a lot of female streamers have been making is like, you know, they're trying just as hard as he has to break through. And he did break through.
Yeah.
It's like, why not elevate another, you know, like category in the Twitch world, you know, and bring people up who deserve to get like a spotlight on them.
Yeah.
And because they're women, now they don't get
now
that.
they don't. Yeah, it's like now they don't because it's like to me it's like turn the chat off, ignore like if you ignore this stuff it goes away. You mean like
I would go undercover as a woman and see if I can infiltrate, and then pull my wig off and be like, "It's me."
well what
Wait,
I
it's still a guy.
but what I don't want anyone misconstruing things that people do.
It's
Do you
ridiculous.
mean?
Yeah.
I don't want anything misconstrued. It's like if you think you're seeing flirting, if that's what you think you're seeing, maybe it's you. Maybe you.
TJ, that's a really good point. You're
What?
so smart.
Why?
I don't know. You're just.
But I'm saying like maybe you're the guilty one. Like if everything you see is flirting,
Seriously.
like you, meaning not Ninja, not his wife. I'm talking about the trolls, the internet idiots. Like if you think everything is flirting, it's like why don't you get out of your basement?
Yeah.
TJ, you look really cute when you make good points.
Thank you. You're so cute. You're so
Yeah,
sweet,
you're
honey.
cute.
Do you know how sweaty you were?
Am I sweaty? I'm very sweaty.
That was a good bit. Isn't this a guy who like he didn't stream for like a day, and he lost like 10,000 followers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who like stopped?
Also played with Drake.
Who's like okay,
Wait, the
right,
cakes
that guy.
person? The one that makes the
No,
cakes?
Not the duck.
The Canadian
Not the
guy.
Drake duck.
I don't care.
Like, can you imagine like liking something so much and then like for one day you're like, I'm unfollowing you now.
Dude,
Like,
that's-
I don't understand like
that's
the logic
how-
of that at all.
Because that's how the mass idiots are.
His hair's cute though.
That's why I like the fans of Unlimited Lives
Actually
because
pink now.
is it pink
now.
hair? But I like the fans of my radio show because like everyone's chill. Like we've gotten through so much hiccups of like the stream crash. Not even this show, just the radio show. It's like we have a good core group of fans that are just cool people. And it's like I guess when you do the masses, everyone's just an idiot.
Yes.
You have nothing. It's like the same thing. It's like complaining about Twitter people being trolls. It's like the mass population of people are garbage morons.
Getting deep here, TJ.
But it's true.
It's true. It is true.
But they are.
is.
They're just garbage morons. So I think that just like Joe said, it isn't fair that female streamers now can't even be on his platform to elevate them because if they do, people are they're gonna pick everything apart about if he goes, hey, nice shot, or if he's like, whoa, your hair looks cool.
How long can these streamers' popularity last for? It seems like they're always doing something to ruin it. So it's like, I don't know how long.
A big point he made was like Dr. Disrespect, who's a big PUBG streamer.
He won like Streamer of the Year or something.
Yeah,
Game Awards, I
he
remember,
left
yeah.
his wife for another streamer.
Yeah.
Cheated on his wife with a
Yeah.
streamer,
Yeah.
and that became a big thing. And he cried and admitted it on camera.
It's in his name. What do you expect?
He's
That is
disrespectful.
Doesn't respect anybody.
I mean, if I married Dr. Disrespect though, and he disrespected me, I'd be like, yeah, I guess I shouldn't marry.
he's
Doc.
got a PhD
That's like-
on the wall that says
Disrespect.
Don't
from
touch it.
Disrespect University.
That's like if I married someone called like Diana Divorce, and then she divorced me, and I'm like, oh, but why?
That's like if you go to date a ghoulia and he's like, meet me in the toilet. Of course.
Meet me in the toilet.
Can we just go to a restaurant? No, I live in a toilet.
Hey, wait, toilet
With Ninja the streamer.
Oh, whatever. He'll just die. He makes like $1 million a month.
And he's going to ruin it. What is he, 12 years old? He's going to ruin it so fast. Like, all these guys ruin their... It's the easiest thing in the world. You realize what you're doing. We didn't have this 10 years ago.
Just play games, be cool.
Just be cool, man.
That's all you have to do. Is play
Invite us on the show.
But you should keep streaming with women and just like everyone be cool. Like, just turn the chat off or like make sure people know. It's just like, don't be stupid. It's like just I don't think it's fair. I feel bad for the female streamers that can't stream with him because everyone else is an idiot.
Yes.
That's the problem. Now, there's a segment in the show, Brian, called Salt of the Week, which is what this is. Because people think that I'm salty. People think that I complain about things a lot. People think I have an attitude problem.
Yeah.
People think I should get a job and move out of my mom's basement.
Yeah, we do.
People think I should stop going to my dad's sauna that he built behind me because that's his space he has.
Yeah.
You know?
That's weird.
My dad is not weird.
What?
He's fine.
Lives in a toilet.
So, a game came out that I played. Did you play We Happy Few?
No. I downloaded the free VR thing, but I didn't play it yet.
You didn't play it?
No.
I downloaded it and
creepy.
played it a while ago. I thought it would be fine. But a couple nights ago, last night specifically, I went to Joe's house and I played it with him. And let me tell you about this game. Poopy garbage. It's a bad game. It's not. It's broken. And here's the thing. Let me start with the load times in this game. The load times are so... long, that was half the amount of an actual load time that me and Joe sat through.
All right, TJ, they weren't that bad.
They were bad. The load times were bad.
No, they're not that bad.
They were
Relax.
bad. They were bad. No, I'm not going to relax. Also, the combat is terrible for a game. For a game that all it is melee combat. I watched Joe swing at a guy and he glitched to the left.
No, dude, that was a dodge. You're
That
wrong.
wasn't a dodge.
The
He
guy
glitched.
dodged.
No,
That's the game.
No, he didn't. Here's the other thing I hate about the game. Too many accents. I want to play an American game and not an English game. Everyone's like, oh, good day. We should do to die. Hello. I'm like,
It's
no.
world building.
I don't care about world building.
What's wrong with you
What do you mean what's
today?
wrong with me? It's a terrible game. It's stupid. It's a stupid game. And when there's miserable,
TJ?
it's dumb. What?
What's wrong with you?
What do you mean what's wrong with me? I hate the game. It's stupid. What do you mean what's wrong with me?
Guys, hold
What
him
do you mean,
down.
guys? Will you hold me down?
Yeah.
Don't touch me. What do you mean hold me?
Seriously.
What do you
His joy!
What do you hold my joy? No!
Come on, baby. 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 Come on, baby.
He's a downer.
Come on.
Okay. There you go, puppet. There you go.
Good boy, TJ. Good boy.
Oh, welcome everyone.
Oh, hello there.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to Unlimited Live TV.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello. I would like to tell you all about a game called We Happy Few.
Yes. Splendid.
Splendid. What a neat game it was. We Happy Few. Have you played it, Brian?
Yes.
Oh, that you loved it.
I loved everything about it.
Oh, what a fun game it is.
It made me so happy.
Do you know what the best part of that game was?
Everything.
Everything in the game was good. The game was good. Everything was fancy. You can craft things. Ooh, weapons break when you use them. That's fun because then you could always constantly find different weapons.
Yes.
It's very fun.
This mask is so hot.
It is a sweaty mask, it is.
Sweaty.
What a hot mask. Hello, Joey.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Another friend.
My favorite part
What?
is the combat.
The combat is so good and effective.
The enemy is so smart because it can just jump to the side whenever it wants.
Don't just jump back. It's a challenge.
Yeah.
What a challenge it is. And also, the accents are so nice. The story is delightful.
All right.
Every cutscene every 3 seconds.
Every cutscene, every...
Black and white.
Oh.
That takes an hour to load.
Oh, do you know what my favorite thing is?
Cutscenes.
Cutscenes, but also I love how long the load times
We were
are.
able to eat so much pizza in
We
that
had
time.
so much pizza. It was delicious. When the game loads, I got so many things done.
You get so happy.
I'm so happy. We are a happy few.
We are 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 happy
We
few.
are happy few.
We are happy few.
We are happy few.
We are happy few.
We are happy few.
What a fun show we had, everyone.
Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you, Mr. Brian McGuinness.
Are you happy too?
I'm very happy. Thanks for coming on to the show. We had such a fun time.
Yes.
Brian McGuinness, what's your Twitter? If someone wanted to take their joy and see where you are, what is it?
At Laugh at Brian.
LaughatBrian?
Yes.
Laugh at Brian.
And please listen to my new podcast coming out next week, Ghoulie Talk.
Oh, Ghoulie Talk
It
with
takes-
Brian.
It takes place in the bathroom.
Oh, the bathroom with Ghoulie Talk. You can also follow this show at Unlimited SXM. We broadcast every Monday, 7 p.m. from this channel. And then Thursdays at 7 from this channel's the radio show.
Yeah.
What a fun time we had.
I'm going to pass
Oh, another pill I missed. Another pill. I missed it. I keep missing all the pills.
I'm a better catcher than TJ, probably.
You are the best
I'm gonna
catcher.
take this.
Look at all the pills
I
are
got
coming.
one.
Look at all the joy we
I'm gonna
have.
eat this.
Nom, 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 nom. Well, everyone,
Oh, that was so much better. Oh, wait, we're not done yet.
I hope you had
That
a
could work.
fun show. Take your joy.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you next week. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Mr. Silent Person. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. The esports studio has events on their website. It's so fun. Every Friday and Saturday they have fun events. Engine 85 on Mixer.com. That's where they stream from. Oh, goody goody. Goodbye, everybody.
We happy few.
We happy few. We happy few. We happy few. Good day. What a fun show, everyone. Brian, did you have a good time?
Oh, yes.
What a fun time we had,
So
everyone.
fun.
Well, I can't wait till next week when we all do the show. Joseph, are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
Oh, good, with the joy?
All right, so I
What
can just
the
be normal now?
No, what do you mean? You are normal.
It would be normal. The bit's over. It didn't work.
TJ's
What do you
still
mean the bit's
stuck in-
over?
He's still
The bit's
stuck.
over. It didn't work.
Did you have fun?
I did a lot of fun.
You did?
I did, swear to God. That was fun. We were good riffing off each other.
That was very fun.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
The
you have
flirty
fun?
stuff.
What?
Dre, did you have fun?
Can I get
What?
some Micronite?
Oh,
Do it better.
you want?
Yeah.
Hey, cousin.
The pills that were Myconites?
I was always a Jujubee guy back in the
Oh,
day
yeah.
versus Micronite.
Get stuck in your
Cousin.
They really got stuck
Guys,
in
cousin Ian has notes.
Notes.
What happened?
Do it better.
Do it better?
Do it better.
Do it better next
How
time?
about next
Top to
time you
bottom,
fuck
better.
up? Excuse me, I keep doing that. I'm so sorry.
That's okay, it's very
Your
tough.
dad's gonna hear me.
If my dad, he's in there right now with his
Yeah.
golf buddies, and they're in the sauna,
Yeah.
and like they're.
Next time, don't mislead our viewers. That's what
Dude,
I'm
nobody
saying.
wears pants in that sauna I saw.
Yeah, that's what you do in a
I
sauna.
walked by, they're just like hanging
Oh,
out.
speaking of Minecraft, John's gonna be playing on this channel right after this soon. Minecraft Mondays.
John's great.
He is great.
Minecraft is a crafting game, though.
It's a
so-
craft. You hate
I
crafting
hate
games.
crafting games. I hate
You
all
like
video games.
but you like craft cheese.
You probably
I
hear
do
me
like craft cheese.
Hey, Joe.
chewing.
Mind crap.
You're right.
Oh wow!
That's why we pay the big bucks.
we might let you work right. Maybe.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe.
Can't wait to get out of the doghouse for that.
You think
The
people,
two stupid doghouse.
you think people like
The
it?
Too Stupid Doghouse. God, this was fun.
It was
It was a
really
good one.
fun.
Did you really have fun though? Be
I
honest.
swear to God, yeah. No, it was
Did you
good.
really have a good
Don't lie
time?
to
You
me.
don't have
Yes,
to
I
like. You can tell us.
All right.
You can be honest.
All right. I thought most of it sucked. But
Yeah.
the things that I said were really good, though.
I mean, I agree.
I agree
that's-
with that.
yeah.
The worst part of the show is our viewers, and I hate them all.
They kind of
So,
suck. It's
yeah.
like, oh, look at me in the chat. I'm in the
Yeah.
chat. Chatty chat.
Comment what I have to say.
We have a thing at the end of the show where we talk about how much we actually hate the viewers, but we have to put a nice face on
I know,
it
right?
during the show.
Crazy.
Yeah. Speaking of faces, one of those masks were sweaty as
Those masks were so
fudge.
boiling hot.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
breathe in and, or out.
Because you're a
Journeys
weirdo.
back to UCB.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I rented them from them.
You rented them from the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater?
They say Amy Poehler wore that exact one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
Back when she used to do We Happy Few Bits.
Yeah, did we have a few bits? Oh, it's fun.
The
Oh.
game is so bad.
It's funny how people still stay in the chat.
Is it really that bad? That's disappointing.
Wait.
Yeah, it's not
Why are
good.
people still in the chat?
I don't know. Why are people still in the chat?
I don't know why people are saying.
What do you mean?
Well, this is old. They said too many pockets.
Still hear you. Wait a second.
What do you mean?
How long ago was Fidget saying still hear you? What do you mean?
What?
What do you mean we're still...
No, that's.
Did
when
you
we-
not cut the audio? No, you cut the
No,
audio.
I always cut the
It's
audio.
different. The video and the audio are different.
You know they're different things.
All together.
You cut the whole thing?
No. No,
Yeah.
like the audio's cut. I can. Wait, talk.
What do you mean talk?
like talk like as in like the
Joe, we
viewer-
said a lot of stupid things on this thing.
Oh, sure.
You need to
Yo,
cut the
turn it
audio
off.
now.